seen so far is that the vaccines have remained effective against all the new variants that have appeared. Okay, the different vaccine manufacturers have been testing them against the alpha, beta, gamma, and the delta. Truth is also that there has been a decrease on the efficacy of these vaccines, but they all still remain effective at protecting from maybe serious disease. That it is a really important feature. What we have now with the Omicron variant is actually a variant that has a lot of changes in one of the critical components of the virus, this so-called spike protein. The spike protein is kind of the key that allows the virus to get inside of the cell and infect you. This virus has around 3 times more changes or mutations in that part. And this spike protein is very important because all the vaccines, or most of the vaccines actually approved, are based on the spike protein. So if it changes a lot, you could imagine that the vaccine can start to be less effective. We need real-world data. We need laboratory data on that. But one could expect that the vaccine efficacy is going to be dented by this.
Okay, give us a very rough idea, and I appreciate it's a difficult question. How long does it take to tweak the current vaccines to make them suitable for this new variant?
So, I mean, we are a bit on a golden age of vaccines. The meteoric development of the vaccines that we are using now, I mean, that's mind-blowing. And some of them are actually very suitable for quick changes that can adapt to new variants. We know that the main manufacturers have been already tweaking the vaccine for other variants. They've been trying new formulation for the beta variant, and some of the data is going to be available soon. So, for example, for the mRNA vaccines, that's going to be what I predict, the easier one to modify. That could actually take, well, I'm sure that's taking place as we speak. They can actually get data in a matter of days. And the problem always lies on the large-scale manufacturing and distribution. This could be, even with all these current efforts and the manufacturing power, this will set us back a few months. But it's a matter of actually, maybe within a month, they have actually a functioning vaccine adapted to anything that the virus is throwing at us.
How much of a setback is this new variant in the global fight against coronavirus?
It is early to say because we are lacking, for example, transmission data, how good it is at spreading on the population. We are lacking also virulence, or we are lacking information about how serious the disease is. I think it's a big reminder that we need to make an effort for every country to have vaccines. I mean, it's not just okay that high-income countries can vaccinate 60, 70, 80% of the population. As long as there are nations that lack actually access to vaccines, we will see this breeding ground, this playground for the virus to actually make changes and threaten actually the global